Hey there! If you're looking for a fun and easy way to earn rewards, including cash and prizes, check out the link in the video description.
Dr. Phil used his primetime show Monday to call for Joe Biden to dismiss the conviction of Donald Trump on 34 felony counts of falsifying documents. Trump faces heavy fines and potentially prison time in his sentencing on July 11, throwing the 2024 election into chaos. The longtime TV host, who has been delving more into hard news with his primetime show on his Merit Street Media, decried the weaponization of the justice system to convict Trump. He called for President Biden an end to this craziness, to save the collective soul and sanity of America. The current administration could and should do the right thing, dismiss now, even now, post-conviction of a political opponent, all such lawfare and pledge to return to the normal functioning of a government rightly run. He thinks America could become a banana republic akin to many autocratic nations, one similar to Russia. What are we going to do next? Find a Putin poisoning posse and start finding political opponents foaming at the mouth at home, not so mysteriously dying in their lazy-boy recliners? Dr. Phil claimed that he doesn't advocate voting for one candidate or another, but he wants to help right this ship of America. We need our Justice Department to return to the business of meting out justice and not running the political agendas of those currently in power, he said. He added that such weaponization of the justice system make my skin crawl. Dr. Phil then called out both sides of the aisle to get over their dislike for one another and be able to determine right from wrong. Let's be honest, this is so not just about Trump. If you let your hatred for Donald Trump compromise your ability to find true north on your moral compass, shame on you, he said. He then added, if you let your disgust for Biden make you blind to the inevitable consequences of pursuing revenge, then God help the children who will inherit the dystopian nightmare we create. The former president was found guilty of 34 felonies last Thursday in a Manhattan courthouse. The prosecution was run by Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, a known progressive prosecutor. Trump's legal team is expected to appeal regardless of the July 11 sentencing. But the unprecedented conviction sets off a process that all convicted criminals face within the Manhattan criminal court system. Theoretically, Trump could face 136 years in prison if given consecutive sentences on all charges. But even before the verdict came down, legal experts suggested Trump was unlikely to face time behind bars. Trump, at 77 years old, has no prior convictions. The charges also involve a nonviolent offense. New York law recommends no prison sentence for nonviolent felonies, where the defendant lacks any prior felony conviction in the last decade. The more likely option, according to legal experts, is the ex-president could face probation or a steep fine. Both pose their own challenges for the former president. Meanwhile, because Trump is a former president and the presumptive Republican presidential nominee, he has another unique consideration officials need to contend with. Trump has Secret Service protection. The agency has already reportedly been in discussions over how it would proceed in its charge to protect him should Trump actually be locked up. Trump's lawyers have already been able to stall the 3 other cases against him. While New York law made it challenging to delay the hush money case, his team is expected to appeal the conviction.